close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago White Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know, you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Jacob deGrom gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today. All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking at Brock Holt. Talk about one of the great stories in baseball. This guy broke into the big leagues and really didn't have a position. They converted him into all kinds of spots. He played the outfield for the first time when he got to the majors. Now we've seen him at second, third, short, first, and all the outfield positions. So valuable.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it towards the backstop. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. That's by him for strike one.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Ripped down the first base line. That's a hit, their first of the new season. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
In now, Justin Turner, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Kill the inning right here.
0-1 count and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Those 2-out hits are so big. They're so valuable. And to have a 2-out double, now you got a chance to drive in a run and get on the board when it looked like you were going to get nothing.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle. Let's take a look at the Tigers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, A.J. Pollock, he can go get them. You know, when he was at Notre Dame, they thought about him playing football because he was so fast. And now as he patrols the outfield, you see the great stride and you wonder, were they onto something?
Here's Brock Holt now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the White Sox, second baseman, Brock Holt.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Past battles with Mike Leake. He's gone 3 for 6. Here comes the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And with one away, we'll give you a look at the dimensions here at Guaranteed Rate Field. Nothing too atypical here. 330 down the line in left, 377 to left center, and even 400 straight away. 372 to the right field power alley, and 325 down the line in right. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. This is line to left. And the White Sox have their first hit of the season.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Good guys held in check here. Still no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Victor Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready with the 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Josh Harrison stands in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Again, he sends it out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Brett Gardner now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone 2 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tigers failed to make any noise. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. One strike to Pujols. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Gardner. Gone! A solo shot for Albert Pujols. First home run of the campaign for him. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
After a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Here's Chase Headley. Past battles with Mike Lee. Just a 3 for 13 batting line.
Chase Headley.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Settling in now, Matt Holliday. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Leaks ready. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One 1-0 count. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Now a flare out toward right center. Marte trying to get there. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Into the box, Blake Swihart. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting 9th.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The White Sox lead this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yadier Molina.
Here's the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, designated hitter, Jose Reyes.
Digging in, Jose Reyes. Past battles with Mike Lee, 2 for 10. Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Two-0 count and the pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brock Holt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pollock giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
You can do it.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The White Sox leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Aledmus Diaz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready with another 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. On the ground to third. Oh, and Chase had some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready for another chance? Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hit hard to the right. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Nope. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It remains 1-0. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The shortstop, number 15.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1 to third. No problem here, 1 away.
right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Leake gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Headley.
He's set. Here it comes. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit softly on the ground to first. And Victor takes this one himself, and that'll end the inning. Victor Martinez will start things off when we come back. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. And the White Sox are out in front, 1-0. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Victor Martinez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon.
Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back safely. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Holliday. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Cruz ranging forward.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Now batting, Jose Reyes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Back up the middle. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes.
Oh, he's looking for that double play ball. He got the sinker, got the ball hit on the ground, but he happened to find a hole.
Here's Brock Holt now as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw goes over to 3rd. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward 3rd base.
Now batting, center fielder.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs, and he's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch pulls this one into the air out into right field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the ground up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Pitch on the way. Change up low, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Justin Turner is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Smoke toward third. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. Gene Segura standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Marte gloves it, and a rather easy first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
1 out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep. They're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Albert Pujols will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back and take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up the throw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 1 strike to Pujols. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Chase Headley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2 out with the man at first.
Come on, White Sox.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Leak pauses. 2-2 on its way home. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats. And he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
The 2-2 one more time. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Smoke toward the hole. Marte has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. The White Sox lead it 1-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now at the plate, Victor Martinez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Judge is on the move, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Josh Harrison.
Ready once again, Josh Harrison. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Curveball grounded towards second. To his left, Holt. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw won't get him.
Now batter, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Into the box, Blake Swihart, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. The White Sox lead this one 1-0. Carlton Maine is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Carlton Maine.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Holliday. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Matt Holliday.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Striding in once again, Yadier Molina. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes. Lays off 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
All right, Jose.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gardner is there, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Ketel Marte. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number
Pitching
13.
certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
One out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Holt onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. DeGrom is under it near the mound. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail 1-0. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll see what he can do
And
leading off the home eighth.
Second baseman, Brock Holt.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, got the base hit to the outfield.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Gene Segura standing in. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron Judge.
In now, Aaron Judge. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And there's ball four now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now in the box, Albert Pujols. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. To second for one. And the return will pull the first baseman off the bag, so they'll just settle for the 1 out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here's Chase Headley. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Working to keep them in the game here. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two 2-0. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Matt Holliday standing in now. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cruz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full, and the White Sox are out in front, 3-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air to left. Holliday is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready now, Justin Turner. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Holt ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Victor Martinez.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that's in there for strike one.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Josh Harrison stands in, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Jacob deGrom earns his first win of the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Mike Leake takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.